And moving to our local championship, the FCC Division 1, we're going to have 2 divisions this year as last year.
I would say the most consistent year after year competition.
Probably. Give me 1 second. I have to pick something here.
Charlie. Don't you know you're the better looking one of the podcast? We can't rely on this face.
I ran out of battery. Then give me 1 second. I'm gonna remove myself, and you can just go.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just talk about college, and then when Charlie comes, we can abruptly move on. But like I said, the most consistent division year after year. It had a lot of good, solid leadership with Kirk Swanner as the commissioner. He set forth a lot of policies, a lot of structure, and Murray Alford, the new commissioner, has done a great job of picking up where Kirk left off. No changes other than obviously STU left, and all the colleges were like, well, we lost a varsity South Florida team. We need to replace them with another varsity South Florida team, and that's how MAU got pulled up into D1AA. So comprehensive competition. Everyone plays each other at least once. You play your division twice. Semis and finals should be pretty exciting. It's always the tightest competition every year. The most amount of games determined by 7 points or less. So always great to watch all of these teams play. Welcome back, Charlie.
Thank you. It was a battery problem because I'm using the fancy camera. What do you think? I don't know if you listened to that interview I did with Murray. Oh, and by the way, let me just say, I did invite all the officers for each of these divisions, but I just invited them yesterday, so nobody could come today. Hopefully, during the season, we're going to get them on. But it was mostly my fault because I came up with this sort of a last minute. And that's Gomez's fault. What do you think of what he said about his goal to get a D1A conference in Florida?
Yeah, a rising tide lifts all boats. I think the only way it happens is if you have that whole conference. I think the only way that happens is if all teams in the conference have paid coaches. And so it's gonna take some time or a lot of money all of a sudden. But I don't necessarily see any rationale or any reason to need to. Like I always kind of push back on Kirk on this. I'm like, well, what's the point of going D1A? And he always kind of said, well, it's for access to better referees. I said, okay, but doesn't it cost more? And he said, yes. I was like, well, then what's the point? But I mean, hey, lofty goals, right? Shoot for the moon. If you miss, you'll land amongst the stars.
Yeah, long-term goals also. We'll see. And what do you think about the competitiveness of this group?
Oh, well, while you were gone, I talked about how this is year after year the most competitive division, most amount of games determined by 7 points or less. Really excited to watch everyone play.
I'm really excited to see what the sideline whisper is going to say.
You can listen to the people on the outside, or you can listen to your heart.
Okay. Another thing I just wanted to mention that the numbers of players registered that you see on the screen, they're from December, from mid-December when I was able to get them from the union. They probably changed a little bit now. Congratulations to you as the coach of Florida State for always having the most amount of players.
Anyone can do it. There's no secrets. I've given the method to do it. It's on YouTube.
Just go and do it.